All right, man. Salute to the battle rap community. We are live. Welcome back to the Culture with Seven. Mitchell got a special guest with me. This special guest that I got with me, man, I'm telling y'all, we'll take this thing back some years ago. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. If it wasn't for his presence and his support, the culture, as y'all know it, definitely would not be what it is. Salute to my guy Showoff in the building.
Appreciate you, bro.
Show what's popping, bro.
Us, Brody. Us, bro.
Oh,
I appreciate
man.
you, bro. Talk, son.
Oh,
That's a hell of an
oh.
intro, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm humbled as hell, bro.
Man, I had to go back because when I started this whole thing, y'all guys, you and Jay Murder and the rest of the gang, like y'all used to always call up to the podcast. We didn't have that many views. We wasn't popular, and it didn't matter to y'all. Like y'all showed heavy support.
Shit, we didn't either.
I never forget it though. I never
Real
forget
talk.
it though.
Now you know the vibes, bro. And plus, you know what it really is, bro. It's like, come on, son. Everybody, I'm a firm believer in everybody who was somebody was nobody first. That's why I don't never shit on nobody and what they got going on. I show love whenever I get a chance to. You know what I'm saying? Because if for nothing else, I'll at least get to have a positive rapport with that person. You feel me?
I can vouch for that 100%, bro. That's a fact. I appreciate it, man.
You know the vibes, bro.
Let's get into it, man. It's a couple things I want to talk about, man. We definitely got to check it up. Let me see where your temperature at right now. I'm gonna talk King of the Dot first of all. Let's get to that real quick. Let's get to this Grand Prix. Let's get to this tournament. Because what I'm looking at, first thing I want to talk about is your preparation, because we're talking about you having your first King of the Dot debut. You are battling a female, battling a female that you are close with in Barney. Right. And it's a tournament environment with all those four elements. How the hell she fired? How the hell was you able to prepare for that though?
Yo, no lie. And I think she had an interview where she said it. So basically, when I basically got the call to be in a tournament, and I was like, all right, yeah. And I knew Bonnie was gonna be my opponent. Like, she hit me up, like, yo, it was good with you, know what I'm saying? What you getting into? Just regular shit. Right. I was like, she was like, yo, you ready for this tournament? I was like, I ain't gonna lie. I pretty much got 2 rounds. Now, mind you, this is like 2-3 days later after I got found out. So she like, what? You got 2? Yo, no funny shit. Even right now, with the battle with me and my brother Murder coming up, you know what I'm saying? He hit me, bro. He was like, yo, he could just hit me on a regular random on a FaceTime joint. Like how we do, you know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, what you doing? I'm like, I'm about to go pick my wife up from work. You feel me? He like, oh, all right, I thought you was over there cooking up something to smoke. I was like, yo, no funny shit, bro. Yo, bro, look, check what I told him. I was like, yo, no funny shit, bro. I already got enough material for 3 rounds. I just need to figure out what order I'm gonna put it in. And he was like, what? You already got 3 rounds. Right? So it was basically because I knew I was going to beat Bonnie. Not being funny enough, you know what I'm saying? I knew she would be fire, but I knew that it would be, you know what I'm saying, a lot. Because I was going to make sure every round had everything. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I knew that my delivery and my presence was going to be A1 at the time. You feel me? So, and I knew he was going to smoke Rich Dollar. So I already knew he was next in bracket. So I started writing from back then. As I'm writing for the Bonnie, that's why I got hurried up and got Bonnie shit out the way, really, as far as material go, so I could start writing for my brother Murder. You feel me?
But see, that's the little things, man. That's the little shit that I don't know people really look at, because you had to deal with Bonnie, who you tight with, got a lot of respect for. This is a tournament, this is your debut. Now that you battling your brother, like I gotta talk to the bosses about this shit, man, because your strength of schedule is crazy in this tournament. What you gotta go through? Bananas.
You know, no funny shit. This is gonna be the hardest battle that I gotta face in the tournament.
Oh, no question.
Real talk. Not even just because of the high level of competition my brother is, and I know the fact he gonna go crazy. You heard? It's also the fact that just to have to write for, somebody you never thought you would have to write for, which is kind of dope. And that's what made me think about shit like Jim's slogan.
Right.
When you be like, battle rap is a business, it's a competition. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask like his dirty how I did him. You know how you do a slogan, but that shit is real though. And this right here is dope to me because if you and your brother is boxing, right? And y'all around the same age, same weight and all that, your brother not gonna be your sparring partner?
Right.
If we playing ball one-on-one, and me and my brother is fire, both known in the hood, we not gonna try to leave each other on zip on the court? If we saying battle rap is a sport, I can't try to kill my brother and 30 my brother without crossing the line and being and violating. It's not, it's bullshit. What are you talking about? To say that is to say that battle rap ain't shit without a person.
Do you have to have a conversation with your peoples, you know, to make sure that that line don't get crossed? Like, how does that go with you and Jimmy specifically?
Nah, that's the thing though. Think about this, bro. If you ever had to remind your family or whatever to stay solid,
they not family.
That's not family, bro.
Word.
That's why when people say that shit, I be laughing at them like, yo, bro, you answering your own question, bro. Like, word up. And like I said, one thing I'm gonna show is, and I know my brother Murder gonna show, because this is how real it is, and this is how much that me and him respect each other, craft pen, and wanted to be authentic. Remember I told you I spoke to my brother on FaceTime. That was the first time, that was like maybe a week or two after that last event with Battle Bronny, and we haven't been in contact since, more than, yo, what's good, bro? He's just making sure you good, blah, 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 because we want to make sure that, one, we not sparring with nobody, for nobody to be like, yo, son, I heard none of that shit. We gonna make sure that we show up with 6 fire fucking rounds that only we know. He know his, I know mine. And if we deliver that shit, we delivering that shit to each other for the first time, or we delivering that shit to the world for the first time, you feel me?
Word.
And it's gonna be a real life competition.
I can't wait, yo. That shit is gonna be a fucking movie, man.
It's gonna break the internet, bro.
Oh, when you look at the sample size of the competition in the tournament, are you impressed with what you've seen so far from the different regions?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Even the idea within itself is fucking genius. I do want to say this, you know what I'm saying? Small disclaimer, you know, because I wouldn't be me if I ain't keep it 1,000, you know what I'm saying? And I understand how when you represent a certain thing, the powers that be will try to sway you and persuade you to say something and knock the next man's shit, you know what I'm saying? Because there ain't no coincidence if there's a fucking card going on and every fucking rapper got something crazy to say about the exact same thing, right?
Right.
That's not a coincidence. Niggas ain't writing their bars together. What I want to say is this. To anybody, because I ain't got a problem with nobody, right? And I've always been 10 toes down kind of person and always made decisions, both business and on personal, based on how I really felt and what I really wanted to attach myself to. What I will say is niggas can keep that energy up. All the Twitch, avocado, niggas is cooning. Don't ever say my fucking name in none of them statements y'all niggas talking about when you addressing somebody as a coon or none of that goofy shit, bro. Because at the end of the day, I'm an employee that's part of a tournament, just like he's an employee shooting footage. Don't ever get nothing confused. I said my piece to that man. He said his piece, and that's what that is. But guess what? Don't none of you niggas ever get it confused and mix my name in with a sentence that has nothing to do with coon. I don't give a fuck what stage I'm standing on. Act like we gonna see each other. That's all I'm saying. Because I see the shots and that's cool, but make sure that them shots is directed at a company. And I don't take nothing personal, bro. That's all I'm saying. Because I ain't over here knocking nothing. I got caffeine downloaded on my phone and I watch the battles, nigga. You feel me?
When you had that convo with Ivo, not that you got to go over the conversation that you had with him.
I wouldn't anyway.
Right. But when you had that conversation, was it easy for you to
what I say is this, right? No, check this out, bro. I'm a real man. You understand what I'm saying? Me being somebody who already lost several years of his life up north, I was used to being around different types of people, bro. I'm used to being locked up in places where area nations where people ain't scared to say whatever they want. It's consequences, but ain't nobody. People got this misconception that white folks are scared of black folks. It ain't that. You understand what I'm saying? That's number one. I also understand that just me being somebody who, think about this, bro. I always got to leave room for human error and for human growth, straight up. And I'm explaining to you why. I'm from nothing, bro. I'm not justifying what nobody did. I'm talking about me. Right. I'm from Brownsville, Brooklyn, my nigga. I came up from nothing, my nigga. Nothing, bro. When I was a child, my grandma's passed at 14. My Uncle Tim was in the picture for a split second. But I went through 8 seasons as a kid. I'm talking about still got to run from truancy, bro. 15, 14, winter, spring, summer, fall, winter, spring, summer, fall, outside, bro. So I've been off the porch. You feel me? I know the type of pain I've had to put in my life. I know the type of shit I've done that I'm gonna have to answer for, whether now or later, right? I also know, being somebody who was from that, being somebody who got the 2-time felony, all of the quote unquote shit that a real nigga who really outside is gonna have, right?
Go through, right.
But look, I also got a motherfucking daughter that is on the radio right now. They wrote a grant in her honor for another child to get a free ride through college. I also have a son who I just celebrated his 15th birthday with him, who's incredible and on his way to an NBA sponsored camp because he's that fire and ball. I got a 8-year-old daughter that is incredible, taking acting lessons right now. You understand what I'm saying? I also have my house and my wife. I also have another home being built from ground up. So it ain't about where I was, it's about who I am now. So I'm not gonna stand here and make up an excuse like, yo, listen, I believed him when he said he was sorry. It ain't that. 2 things. I know how awkward some people could be in an environment. Everybody don't got heart. You see how I got the heart to say whatever the fuck I want? We all men, but every man don't have that. So you got people who will be in a group of shit and it's a conversation being had that they ain't necessarily even fond of, but they don't have the heart to be like, yo, this shit is ass. And you are part of the problem too, if you are that kind of person, because we need people to be vocal on what they really stand for, because that's what separates men from mice. But at the same time, I didn't see his mouth open and him say nothing. I saw him laugh. And his explanation for it, me being somebody who understands the human psyche and how some people do react to violence, negativity, awkward, or stuff that'll trigger anxiety, people react different, bro.
When you look at the backlash, show that people talking, you spoke on, how much is that is from real emotion and how much is that is basically, I would say, clout chasing, really?
Bro, I'm gonna prove to you right now that all of it, besides a few people, was clout chasing. A few years ago, wasn't Heavy Bags known for the same thing?
Same thing.
Didn't they stop fucking with my, and that's my bro. Didn't they stop fucking with my bro Bags?
Yep. And
then what happened? He was gone for a second, reemerged, and it was all good.
Right.
It's a bandwagon thing. This is how you know. As soon as it don't become the thing to talk about, it's not gonna be talked about no more. No different thing. You don't hear about Adi Boom no more. He's still told. It ain't the thing to talk about no more. You understand what I'm saying? You don't hear about it.
I'm feeling the crab in the barrel vibe with this thing, man. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I feel like.
It's, you know what it is? Think about it. This is for the same reason. There's only but so much news happening at the same time. You feel what I'm saying? There's only so much to talk about, and only one person gets to be the first to talk about it. That's how shit goes. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But if that's the thing that's going on, that's what's gonna be talked about. I mean, think about it. I could have went on a big ass rant. I try my hardest not to say nothing, because I when I say something, bro, I don't care how many people see it or none of that. It's gonna be felt. I could have went and been like, first of all, Clips, DNA, Joe Biden endorsement. He about to bring it back to Reaganomics. URL is a part of this. So your company is backing Biden, a person who's the reason that so many black people are locked up right now. Is that what you pushing? The man who said that he didn't want schools integrated because our black children being integrated with his white kids would turn that school into a zoo. But I don't do that.
not to cut you off, but this is why I got so much of a level of respect for you, because when the Charlie Clips and I'm gonna play devil's advocate for a minute because I want us to have a conversation. I'm glad you brought this up. When the Charlie Clips and DNA thing came out, I looked at it. I seen a lot of people was disappointed in the message. I just looked at it as them trying to deliver a message to vote. I thought just the awareness of voting was good. Then I watched the video that you did, and you was examples and substances of things that Joe Biden was known for in the past, and he was educated. I really appreciate that angle because on social media, you see a lot of people say, why niggas voting for Biden, why niggas voting for Trump, this, that, and the third, but you never really see or hear no examples why people don't really are educated on some of the things that's happened in the past. And you was laying them down, and I appreciate that handle because that's
right.
What it's
and I don't want to come off as a hypocrite when it comes to that, because no different than I was just speaking on the avocado situation. Like I said, I leave room for human error and the fact that with time people's ideals can change, right? But understand what I mean when I say, you know for a fact it was about a bag. The beginning of Clips' round, he stated, I don't vote anyway. If you're not the kind of person that vote anyway, it's impossible for you to know anything about either party because it's not something you're interested in. You know what's crazy? This is my challenge to Clips and DNA. Y'all wrote a battle rap round for the bag endorsing this man when you had no knowledge of his background and or what he has done to Black people, since he's done nothing for Black people since he's been a politician, right? My challenge to them is, you wrote a round speaking on his behalf, endorsing him. I challenge you, because you got paid already, write a round speaking on all the things he has done for Black people. That's my challenge. Write a round speaking on what he has done for Black people since he's been a politician. I guarantee you won't be able to write it because he's done literally nothing for Black people. He's only done things to Black people. That is it. When I tell you I really weigh the options, and I say right now it's about the lesser of two evils. People think it be so anti-Trump that people wouldn't accept anything. Think about it, right? Females do it all the time. They'll have a nigga. Shit'll be so fucked up with the nigga they got that they run back to an old nigga and they done forgot all the fucked up shit the old
that
nigga
happened before. Word. That's
right?
a fact. That's a snapping
fact. It's the
fact.
same fucking thing, bro. It's the same thing. Like right now, people would think that I was bugging with what I'm gonna say. Out of every president we had, Trump, like, I don't respect him for who he is. I don't respect him for his personality, right? I don't respect him for his blatant racism, right? Blatant cultural disrespect, right? He was the only president, well, one of the only presidents to give money to historically Black colleges, and that's including Obama, right? Obama didn't either. When I say including Obama, he didn't. And I love that. I loved Obama. You hear me? Even though it's a lot of stuff that I can speak on, even when he was in office, that was bad for us, bro. But he gave money to the historically Black colleges, right? Everybody is talking. I know a whole bunch of motherfuckers that's really living it up right now based on the stimulus shit he put out. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it all the way 1,000.
And the extra unemployment. That's a fact. We just had a conversation about that in the barbershop about that. That's a fact.
But check this out, right? And in the beginning of the year in January, I don't know if you remember or not, but do you remember when a part of the Middle East got bombed and one of their highest ranking officers got killed in the process?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And everybody out there was outside calling jihad, which is war.
I remember.
Trump put out a tweet. The tweet said, matter of fact, I like to be right and exact. So
Pull
I'm
it
gonna
up.
read exactly what the tweet said. You heard?
Pull it up. Shout out to everybody in the live chat, man. We live right now on the
Salute
YouTube.
to y'all, right?
It is lit
Salute
right
to
now.
everybody in the live chat. You heard?
Word.
And like I said, I don't have to fuck with a nigga. Think about this. I'm not no hater, bro. No part of me is a hater. So I don't have to fuck with a nigga or even like a nigga to say some shit he did that I respected in my eyes, bro. There's a difference. It's not the same. Ain't no part of me no hater. So I don't want nobody to take this as Showoff is pro-Trump. Don't do none of that shit with me, bro, because that's not what I'm saying. But I'm speaking facts. When it comes to right now, first of all, this is the biggest mockery of a presidential candidacy and campaign that we've ever seen, bro. You got an old TV talk show host and a man who can't even remember his middle name most of the times. A man who didn't back the laws that got our fathers, brothers, uncles, cousins, aunts, mothers incarcerated unlawfully, unfairly, with time that never fit the crime. He didn't back that law. He created it. There's a difference between backing a law that exists and creating one. He created the law, which means that this was a written document based on his ideals as a person. As a person. You understand? Look, I'm about to pull it up right now.
Are you looking at that show? What's the end game when we dealing with these lesser two evils, when we're trying to figure out the lesser two evils? You know, time is ticking. The elections is people voting now. Like, what type of inspiration do we have, even at a smaller value? What the fuck do we got to look forward to?
I mean, right now, see, I'm gonna keep it real with you, and people will get mad when I say this, right? But any and everybody who really got a major issue that's from where I'm from with Trump, just like I do, the issue is gonna be who he is as a person. I don't fuck with you. You's a goofy nigga. Get the fuck out of here. If I saw you, I slap you so I slap your expression off, nigga. I don't fuck with you. Right? Nah, real talk though, bro. Real talk though. But if you're not in a certain economical standing, if you're not making a certain amount of money, if your bag not heavy enough, you was not affected by anything Trump ever did while he was in office. Period. Don't like him because of who he is. If you wasn't getting a certain bag, you have no clue why the rich people is trying to force this nigga out of office anyway. You have zero clue.
What was your reaction to the backlash that Ice Cube had got for his proposal? You know what I'm saying? And Trump trying to kind of picking up steam off of that, and they trying to feel like Ice Cube was doing something wrong. What you thought about that?
Let me ask you one question, right? This just being real. One thing about the histories of any histories is every government was either overthrown or had fallen. That's in the histories, right? Can't find the closest one to conquering the world, Alexander the Great, right? Check this shit out. Yo, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Just being real. You know why it's comical to me? It's comical to me because I could sit here and say, hey, listen, yo, we got a bunch of amazing things coming our way. But it's bullshit, bro. It's bullshit. The hood is gonna be exactly the same. The only time the hood really felt a presidential, elected presidential official being brought into office as president, the only time that the hood really felt when a president was brought into office was Ronald Reagan, because he had office from 1981 to 1989, right? And if people really understand, the same presidential Reagan administration, Reaganomics, get familiar with both of those terms. This is the same time in the same exact 8 years where crack hit and became an epidemic. His entire campaign, before he got elected, remember, before he got brought into office, crack wasn't even, it was still coke, and coke was the rich man's drug, which is why politicians, lawyers, and superstars was
fucking with it so heavy, right? That's a fact.
Right. The same ones that are bringing the drug in, they are the same ones bringing it in, right? his entire campaign, Reagan, was a war on drugs, not a war on crime. But the epidemic hadn't even hit yet. What war are you getting ready for? The one you're about to cause, because you are the one who unleashed the drugs in the community. And once it became an epidemic, you along with your constituents created these laws that were only for us. So that's the only time we were affected by an actual president coming into office, unless we were higher up on an economic food chain, which the majority of us are not.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, bro, that's why I say it's really about the lesser of two evils. And you got people who got a voice. And I'm not gonna lie. I would never speak on what we spoke on, but when I put my video out, DNA and Clips, I received a message and a phone number from the bro Clips to call him within 5 minutes of it being uploaded.
Okay.
Right? 5 minutes. He said somebody sent it to him, like shaking my head, as if I was hating. I explained to him then, if you really watch it, bro, I'm not bashing either one of y'all. All I'm saying is we have a responsibility. When are people gonna put integrity, real integrity, over a bag, bro? You're not out here hurting. Think about it. Think about this right here alone, right? You did it for the check. You name one time Joe Biden and anybody in his campaign or candidacy, anybody over there is gonna cut you another check. Or is there gonna be future business? Of course not. Of course not, because they did what they do. Oh, it's a brand going over there. They're streaming. Black people are watching. Who do they like? Oh, they like these black people. That's probably why they made it to MTV. Let's go on, get them. Cut them a check. It ain't no different than the NFL joint. And I understand it, but when you're dealing with politics, it's like dealing with religion. If you're not backing this for real and you don't know what's going on, all money ain't good money, don't accept it. Why? Because the people you lead to vote for this man, when shit turn fucked up, they're gonna hold you accountable. And even though all you did was say, go do it, it's still a choice to go do it, right? When has that ever mattered to a motherfucker who felt like you had them go do something?
Right. That's a fact, especially in our culture. But what does that say about the culture in the community? Because, no disrespect to, guys like Oops and, yourself that's on the front line that do a lot of activist work and stuff like that. But just in a volume, the battle rap community never talks about voting awareness and stuff like that. If this thing with Charlie and DNA was one of the few things I've ever seen when it come to, awareness to voting. I feel like that's way out of the battle rap culture.
What it comes down to, bro, is that old saying, if you want to hide it from black folks, put it in a book. The reason that we don't have these conversations going on is because it's going to inquire people to read and not use Google. The reason that information don't stick with us is, bro, I'm from the era where I had to go read dictionaries and encyclopedias, the Encyclopedia Britannica, to find information. I had to read a roadmap. You understand what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
So it's like, when you're not that person that has to do that, information is not going to stick with you. That's why they're saying generations are getting dumber, because the internet is getting smarter. These are smart devices, not smart people holding them.
Right.
If we got a question, we ask it,
run into the device, right?
And keep it moving, and it's gone.
Keep it moving.
We don't need it no more. You feel what I'm saying? We don't need it no more. They do everything is like that. Think about it, right? It's always something, even when it comes down to a sickness. Oh shit, we got West now. All right, let that fade out. We got anthrax, let that fade out. We got fucking COVID, let that fade out. We got smallpox, let that fade out. Come on, bro. It's always gonna be something. We got these poisonous hornets coming.
Right.
It's always something, because if it's nothing, if there's no bad news, when's the last time you turned on the news and saw nothing bad? If there's no bad news happening,
there's no news.
Ratings go down, and the world gets calmer. A calmer world is a world with less crime, bro. Less crime, less revolving door. Less revolving door, less money. You know how much it costs to house an inmate or convict? A day?
How much a day now?
A day. no funny, a day, at least $300 to $3,500, bro. At least $3,000 and $3,500, and that's on the low end. But the way they write it up in the jail system, they gonna say, yo, listen, it's at least $8,000 to house all these people individually. Even though the convicts are the ones making the beds and working the convicts are the ones working on the lawns and grounds, keeping it mowed for pennies. Pennies. That's the 13th Amendment. Prison, the new slavery. Come on, bro.
That's deep, man.
Yeah,
that's
man.
So deep, man.
Word, bro. But I don't know, man. Like I said, bro, I just feel like all money is not good money, bro. Think about it. Even in battle rap, look at my career as a whole, right? Every decision I made, and when you think, when I first started Block City, shout to Hazy Rule, I battled Young Robbers. The battle never dropped. They was trying to promote Young Robbers at the time, right?
Right.
I wound up going over to We Go Hard just to go support my bro, the Cold Blizz, because that's my son's uncle, right?
Okay.
That's my baby mom's brother. So I'm in there. I wound up battling Brooklyn Carter in a one-rounder, right? After that, I had Kid Rock Dollars on We Go Hard, right? You don't think I had people trying to tell me, yo, bro, don't go battle over on Trap House, New York, son. You ain't gonna be able to come back to We Go Hard, bro.
Go hard, right.
You know, I told them same niggas suck my dick. I'll be able to come back whenever I want, nigga.
And you did. That's a fact.
And did, right?
Yeah, that's a
you don't
fact.
think I had people when I went over to Trap House, New York, like, yo, bro, I'm telling you, son, don't go over the red breed, bro. Right? Of course. Said suck my dick. I'm going to do what I want, and I'm going to go where I feel like I need to be at, because I'm in full control of what I'm doing, bro. Right. People, there's a difference between positive and negative advisement. I'm not saying pull a wool. I ain't saying rock me to sleep that I need a sweet truth over a harsh, a sweet lie over a harsh truth. Never that. But what I'm saying is you're not gonna project your beliefs onto what I'm doing, because you telling me something you couldn't do that has nothing to do with me. I can do whatever I want. I'm not gonna base my limitations on what another person is saying their limit was. You feel what I'm saying?
Word.
So it was and even when I went over to URL, niggas was like, yo, son, I'm telling you, bro, you had the PG with Blacksmith, bro. Just be patient, son. I know they're gonna be talking crazy to you at first, because niggas was trying to hold the Blacksmith battle over my head. Like, if I don't sign this contract and do some bum ass battle, my shit not dropping. I got the footage. Drop that shit on Trap House, New York. Suck my dick. Because I don't care about what somebody willing to pay me if I pay myself. That's boss talk.
Why haven't we ever gotten a podcast from Showoff? Because you got so much knowledge spilling for the people, man. Like your momentum now in battle rap is steaming right now. But
look, bro,
when are we gonna get something more from Showoff in the future?
I know. Yo, no lie, bro. I was thinking about doing the podcast, but with the clothing line popping off and taking off how it did, I know y'all see the brand.
Fire, by the way, yes, sir. I'm gonna definitely have it in the video. Absolutely. Scully's all that lit.
All that, bro. The dad hats for the ladies. I got the leggings. I got the crop tops. You know what I'm saying? I got the bombers. I got the everything. You know what I'm saying? For the winter, I got everything up there. Make sure y'all go to fightyourdemons.org. You can place your orders there. We got great delivery time on everything, so you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, man, support, man. But with that going on, plus I'm about to drop not really a parody battle.
Okay.
It's not really a parody battle. You know what I'm saying? But basically it's getting people familiar with me battling something other than a battle rapper. So I'm gonna be battling the year 2020. Yeah. So that right there is gonna be dropping wild soon. If y'all saw on my Instagram, me with the Donald Trump mask on, with the red tie, full suit on, with the green screen around me. So that's basically what I was cooking up for y'all, and it's about to be retarded. 2020 definitely tried to smoke me and get me up out of here, And it's like I said, it's to bring awareness and because at the end of the day, like I said, we got a responsibility, bro. Somebody got to say something, At the end of the day, Sure, you can see me in the video in front of the precinct trying to show y'all we got laws, we got rights. Because and a lot of people, what I want to say is, middle fingers up to anybody who click a thumbs down on that, because what y'all don't realize, well, the people that's from where I'm from and that are what I am, they understand. But that moment being recorded could have went totally different.
Right.
Totally different. Every black person that dies by the gun of a cop was unarmed. This was the weapon. They were unarmed civilians. So me being there and on camera, they all died on camera. So me being there with my camera out, what does that really mean? What does that mean? That I'm still not gonna stand down, because there's people that are from where I'm from that may not have it up here how I have it up here, but they'll always be able to play back this video and remember me saying, I don't have to move. This is my constitutional right. This is a constitutionally protected act. He who is supposed to be an officer of the law that would try to put a stop to a constitutionally protected act is breaking the law in that moment. You can't be an officer of the law breaking the law. If you're trying to put a stop to something I'm doing that's protected by the Constitution, you're breaking the law. And that's what I wanted people to see straight up. And the fact that you don't have to be afraid, even though that's literally what they do. They they bully in the neighborhood. You're going to see, go on my Instagram, 5050_Showoff. You're going to see plenty footage of me running down on the detectives while they hopping out on the young boys in my neighborhood like, yo, throwing the camera on them. Yo, get your hand out of his pocket right now. Why you violating his rights? Yeah, I'm recording you. You being live recorded right now. You better let him walk away right now. And you hear the officers saying, and they back up off of him. You see the detective saying, oh, we were just making sure it was safe out here. Safe from who? He walking down the street. Talking about we were called. Who called for you? Ain't nobody called for you. Why are you riding around in this vehicle that's tinted pitch black with no police markings on it? Your vehicle's illegal. These vehicles are only supposed to be used during the sting operation, not to hunt us in our neighborhoods. This is not a police officer vehicle. This is a sting operation vehicle, i.e. SWAT vehicle, which is why they're always pitch black with tinted windows. The reason that in our neighborhoods, I'm gonna give y'all a jewel. Anybody that's watching this, no matter where you at, this when it comes to unmarked cars. The only reason that them unmarked cars are the exact same vehicles as the wrapped police cars. If you got Crown Vics, so are the detective cars. If you got Tauruses, so are the detective cars. If you got Impalas, so are the detective cars. It's because when they get their budget, as far as on paper, the city looks at every one of them vehicles as a wrapped police vehicle, and they're not. Those are illegal vehicles. Anytime you get stopped by the detectives, you have the right to roll your windows up, call 911, and say there are people outside my vehicle impersonating police officers. They will call whatever police officers or detectives are in that area, and I guarantee you they walk away from your car because it's not a legal stop. There's no such thing as sobriety stops. Where they do them sobriety stops, those are all illegal. The Constitution states you could travel throughout the United States on U.S. soil freely and unmolested by any law enforcement. I have been pulled over by police unlawfully with no driver's license on me. You know why they would never know that? Because I know enough law that they have to leave me alone. It's not even going to get to show me your license and registration. Right. Why did you stop me? I'll tell you as soon as you give me your license and registration. No, law states, one, you have to present 2 forms of ID to me so I can even validate that you're an officer of the law.
In the first place,
you have to tell me why you stopped me. Can you articulate the crime and or code that I broke? No. Am I being detained or am I free to go? Am I being detained or am I free to go? You gonna say, am I being detained or anytime they say, am I being detained or am I free to go? Are you illegally detaining me? Are you gonna lawfully allow me to leave? Since my right is to not be molested by any law enforcement on U.S. soil.
Right.
And you're gonna leave, bro. Because the minute that they do anything else, You get to sue whatever precinct that is, and you get to sue that officer individually, not just the precinct. So you'll sue the actual city, i.e. the precinct, and you individually sue that officer. Period.
Where does Showoff find the strength, the inspiration really to go being surrounded by people that don't want to be frontline or do as much? How do you keep going yourself? Like, what's your little motivational angle for you to keep pushing, even though you may have people around you that just may not go as hard as you?
Bro, I'm from Brownsville, bro. You heard? I can't stress that shit enough. And I know everywhere is crazy, right? And and that's one thing I want to tell everybody that's in the chat and everybody that's gonna view this. Just because somebody bigger where they from, don't mean they downplaying where you from. I respect everybody because it's real everywhere. You heard? So wherever you at, you watching this, you tuning in. Salute to you, bro. You heard? Salute to you, a young lady, whatever, woman, whatever. Yo, in Brownsville, I got my ass beat, bro. Beat by the detectives because they swore to God I had work on me. Couldn't find no work, right? But I ain't have no ID and shit. They caught me in the back of Glenmore Plazas in Brownsville, in what we call a reg park. This was back in the day. This before I even got locked, bro. And I tell you, they beat me within an inch of my life, bro. So they beat me so bad, bro, that, son, it made me mentally unstable in a lot of ways, you heard? It really made me mentally unstable in a lot of ways. And me being just a black father, understanding that the reason that was done was solely because they could get away with it. Check this out. Human nature. It don't make you this is a human thing. It's not about making you bad or good, right? Everybody, I don't give a fuck how grounded you are. The moment you get any kind of authoritative position, the first thing you want to do is, even if it's not flex with it, is to test it out.
Right.
Right? Anything you do, what, for 20 or more days become habit, right?
Right.
So what happens when you got officers policing areas they not even from, to have the natural compassion of a person who's from somewhere? You see how I said, yo, I'm from Brownsville, with a sense of pride every time I say it? Everybody has that because there's a sense of pride and camaraderie that comes with where you come from.
That's a fact.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say, all right, don't get rid of police, because I understand that without it, it become a savage world, and it's a lot of weak, and the strong gonna overtake it, right? Why not have people that's from that area policing that area so they can have that kind of compassion already? So when they see that homeless dude on the corner, they already know who that is. They know he ain't causing trouble.
Familiar with the environment. That's a fact.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes, sir. That's a fact.
Bro, these police beat dog shit out of me, bro. Like, I legit, son, I swear on my life, when I tell you that within like inches of my life, it's not a game, bro. Inches of my life, bro. And the only reason that I'm still here, and this is exactly, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. This is what made me stop hustling and selling drugs, my nigga. I stopped selling drugs because, one, if I didn't make it to the hospital, I would have died, bro. My head was so big and they stomped me so crazy, bro. I had fluid in my head. They had to drain my skull, bro. A fucking fiend, bro. A fiend. A fiend saved me, my nigga. Wow. A fiend called police, bro. Not police, but the ambulance for me, bro. And they came and scooped me, bro. This is the same fiend that I always would deny credit to. I swear on my life, I will always deny the fiend credit, but I was never disrespectful. I just know how to say no with a straight voice. You feel me? But on everything I love, bro, that same thing saved my life, bro. And rather than have a mentality where it was like, yo, when I see this fiend again, I'm gonna give her half a bird. I did the realest shit I could do for the fiend, bro, and I stopped hustling completely, bro, because it was killing me everywhere, you heard?
That's crazy. That's crazy, Show. Wow.
Real shit, bro.
Wow.
Word. Damn. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro.
I appreciate you, man, dropping knowledge, man. Let everybody know where they can follow you at on social media, bro, before we get out of here.
Listen, you can follow me on IG 5050_Showoff. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel right here, Showoffs _ channel, SHOWOFFS space channel. You can follow me on Twitter, 5050 Showoff. Make sure you follow the Instagram page _ Fight Your Demons. Go and you can cop all your apparel or your official Fight Your Demons merch on fightyourdemons.org.
I'm gonna have the link in the description box as well, so everybody can get it easy to it.
Appreciate that, bro. I also want y'all to know that you can hit me up on any of these social media sites. If you have anything specific that you want on your specific Fight Your Demons apparel to make it a 1-of-1, that's what I'm doing also. So you let me know what you want on your official Fight Your Demons apparel, and I will make sure to get that straight out to you, and then discontinue it so it is literally a 1-of-1 for the early models of the Fight Your Demon brand. I appreciate everybody who's gonna support. Seven Mitchell, you know damn well I rock with you and been rocking with you. Always have respect for you and your platform.
Likewise,
never. In the same way you said, well, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I appreciate that because we gotta have a mind to be able to see both sides, because that's the only way people are gonna come up with any kind of truth for real. Before I sign off, because I know we about to sign off, bro, all I want to say is this, bro. I want every black person to protect a black person to their left and right, because that's the way we all safe. All we lack as a people is solidarity, bro. And when I say that, I mean real life solidarity. I'm gonna break down to you the way an old timer broke it down to me. He said, yo, the average apartment in any projects, even if it's 1 bedroom, because it's impoverished, got at least 6 to 7 people in it, bro. He said the average apartment building has about 12 to 18 apartments on each floor. He said the average apartment building got 20 to 25 floors in each building. And even in every project, there's 10 to 20 buildings in each project, right? Imagine how many different projects are in each borough, right? Take every person that's in every apartment, on every floor, in every building, in every project, in every borough, have them all put $5 on one table, bro. A $5 bill on one table. We've been rich, we just separated, bro. $5. That's about 1/5 of what we spend on lunch.
That's a fact.
You heard? $5, bro. Let's really start getting united and really understanding exactly how strong our dollar is. Let's start opening these businesses and really supporting black businesses the way we need to, because at the end of the day, that's the only way we're gonna have any leverage with anything going on. Think about this. When is the last time somebody you wanted or you chose to represent you was running for president? It's never happened because we feel like we don't have say-so. Yep. But we literally, if we formed a petition and got a certain amount of votes, whoever we elected would be a running candidate, bro.
Win or lose. Word.
Right. Let's make it so that next election, we actually have somebody representing us, and we don't gotta choose between the lesser of two evils, bro. That's the goal. You feel me? Each one teach one. If you got beef with your brother, see if you can figure it out. And if not, I understand, because bloodshed to get bloodshed. But at one point, somebody gonna have to turn the other cheek and forgive, because war been around since war existed.
Right.
Most of the wars we had was passed down to us. Problems with for generational hate, problems we got with families that we ain't never had an issue with, our parents did. You feel me? So, teach our kids better. Don't pass down no beef that you had with no family to them, because that's where it's gonna die at. You feel me? I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Seven, I really appreciate you even having me on to even speak, bro.
Likewise, bro. I thank you so much for educating me, man, and educating the viewers. The live chat is lit. I appreciate you so much, bro.
You know the vibes, bro. 2 Sundays from now, Showoff versus my brother Jay Murder. It's gonna break the internet. It's gonna be 6 of the most fire rounds you ever heard in your life. You're gonna be like, it's impossible that these niggas is brothers and fuck with each other.
Oh my God. FTW. Buckle up, man. It's gonna be so crazy.
Salute my fucking brother. Blue Bills, salute my brother. He just dropped a tape. He just dropped another video. Make sure y'all go follow at Blue Bills _2113. Yeah, but make sure y'all go follow my bro Get 'em Vega. You know what I'm saying? Follow So, man, follow everybody that's on. Nah, not everybody. I ain't gonna front. I got a lot of followers. follow everybody that you know that I really rock with, because y'all know who I really rock with. I'm 50-50 Showoff. Salute to the whole 50-50 squad. Again, 7, I appreciate you, bro.
Oh, you already know, man. Big up again before we get up out of here to the live chat. Couple shout outs to homie Payne in the building. Shout out to Payne.
Payne was good, bro.
Yes, sir. Zeke in the building. DC, KB. Salute to y'all, man. Good 7. Appreciate y'all checking in. Big up to y'all support. All right, show, be safe, and we're gonna chop it up after you get this $50,000. That's what we're gonna do.
You heard? Hey, yo, listen, because I've been saying this since the day Showoff versus Disaster in the finals, you heard?
It's gonna be ugly, man.
Nice.
Talk that shit.